Welcome to Check Your Day, the daily podcast with Renča, aka your guide through the jungle called Czech. We spend 5 minutes from Monday to Friday to get better at one topic in Czech. Ahoj, welcome! Today's episode is special. I would like to talk about limiting beliefs because they play such an important role on our learning journey. You may not realize that, but you may have caged yourself in one of limiting beliefs. And what it does on your learning journey is it doesn't let you go further, or it really slows down your process of learning, your ability to really achieve your dreams, your goals. That means being able to speak Czech. So realizing whether you live with one of such beliefs is crucial because it may really make a huge difference. And it may really help you. Because once you know about it, you are aware of that, you can make changes and then you can really progress. I will talk about 3 really frequent limiting beliefs and I hope they will help you. So let's start. Let's dive right in. Jdeme na to. So the first limiting belief I would like to talk about is this one. I have no brain for languages. I can't even count how many times I have heard this. And, it's really hard to talk about it because I truly do believe that everybody is able to learn a language. The thing is, it's about finding the right method and the right way that will work for you. I have had so many students. They came to me and Renča, I really have no brain for languages. I tried really hard. I studied this long and I felt so frustrated because there was no progress. I was okay. Let's give it a try and you will see. This person has been my student for almost 1.5 years and he's able to speak Czech in everyday situations. They used wrong methods for him. And that's why he adopted this limiting belief that he can't learn Czech because it's too hard. No, it's not. Well, it's not easy, but it's manageable. The thing is, with the right approach, you are definitely able to achieve the dream to be able to speak Czech. You totally are. You have the ability within yourself. Everybody does. Another thing that I frequently hear from people is, I can't speak Czech. I can read, I understand, but I can't speak Czech. Well, when they start having 15-minute lessons with me, within 2 weeks, they are totally able to speak. And they go to the shop and they start conversations with natives because they have overcome the fear of speaking Czech. Because they started believing in themselves. That's all. So the limiting belief is just a limiting belief and you can totally overcome it. When you have the right approach, when you have the right strategies, it stops existing. It disappears. Totally. Like a morning mist. The second limiting belief that I frequently hear is, I have no time for learning Czech. I am really busy. Can we compare our schedules? I'm sorry, but this is just an excuse. If Czech is your priority, or whatever thing, whatever dream you have, if it's your priority, you will make time for that. Spanish is my priority. This podcast is my priority. Other activities are my priority. That's why my daily routine looks the way it is. Because it's important. And when it's important, I will make the window for that. So, no, I'm not buying the excuse of I have no time. I have worked with really, really busy people. And since it was important to them to learn Czech, they found at least 15 minutes every day to have our lessons. And when they found something extra, just a few minutes extra, then their progress was even faster. But they found at least 15 minutes every day. And that's the difference. Excuses or progress? The third belief that I sometimes hear is, I am too old to start learning. I'm in my 40s, 50s, whatever. Let me tell you, my oldest student is in her 60s. She's fantastic. And she has made such a huge progress in the past months, you wouldn't believe. So it's about dedication, and quite the contrary. I highly recommend people in their 50s, 60s, people who retire, start learning languages, because there are such huge benefits for our brain. It's an amazing prevention of Alzheimer's, dementia, such huge benefits. When you do it, let's say just 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day, it will pay off big time. And that's also one of the reasons I keep learning languages. That's also one of the reasons I started with my Spanish. Because I'm almost 48 and I want to be fit, not only physically, but also mentally. And learning keeps you on your toes. You can't get lazy when you learn. And it's fantastic, because then you are not that kind of a person whose only activity in their 60s or 70s is to watch TV. Come on, we can have much better life than this version. No offense, but it's not my cup of tea. So we want to be active, we want to be full of life, right? And we will not let limiting beliefs limit us, because we have our dreams, we know what we want to achieve, so we will overcome our limiting beliefs. And number one is to identify, do I have one of these? Yes or no? Think about it and let me know. See you tomorrow. There is a story. Don't miss it. Ahoy!